very, very nice morning, other than the fact our cameraman has gone down. And that's a real problem, with the cameraman going down. We're going to make a flying visit to the Taj Mahal, otherwise we might not be able to see it. But it's not ideal because Mungo is seeing the doctor later today and we can't make any plans in case there's something seriously wrong with his leg. It's quite amazing. We're at the Taj Mahal, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world. And it's an amazing place. It took 22 years and 20,000 people day and night to build that.
We come 10,000 miles to come to the Taj Mahal for the sunrise. And now it's grey and windy. It's like Norfolk.
The Taj Mahal was built about 350 years ago, and the guy who built the Red Fort actually built it for his favourite wife as a tomb, and he's buried there as well beside her.
So Jo Ford's our production manager, and she went out to Delhi to collect some tapes for the edit, and just happened to be there when Mungo hurt his knee. And now, believe it or not, she's the main camera person.
So Jo's filming now for a bit. She's inexperienced. And if the framing sometimes is a little bit odd or a bit out of sign, I'm only joking.
This guy on the door is a double-barrel shotgun. That's if it all goes wrong. He'll put you down.
Let me know if it pains.
Yeah, it's really hurt.
It hurts. This hurts.
Yeah.
This way. But this doesn't. It's either a bruising or a tear. What you got to do now is an MRI.
MRI scan, that's the next thing to do. Okay.
We had to pay up front for the scan, £3,500, and that works out at about £38. How much does it cost in London? Certainly not 38 quid.
If his leg is bruised, he comes with us.
Yeah.
If his leg is broken, we have to fly him back. We have to get him back to Delhi tonight and fly him back to London tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we'll try and get him back out on the trip at some point in the future.
It's like waiting outside the headmaster's room, isn't it?
There does seem to be minor tear.
And we have a posterior hondolateral meniscus, grade 1 to 2 tear.
You can't do anything about that here, can you? You can't fix that.
No, you can't fix it. Maybe 3 weeks. And the rest would be decided by doctors back home.
Well, I've got 2 things. Number one is I want it to heal properly because otherwise it'll be an ongoing problem. And the other issue for me is like I buried my grandfather.
Oh, yeah. Mungo, man.
Ah, mate. Sorry.
I've lots of good.
No, well in that case you've got to go back.
We'll go.
When is that?
The week on Friday.
Well, you've got to go.
We'll go, and you can have a week. And when if you're ready, then you come back out.
Do that. That's the right thing to do anyway, actually.
It was funny leaving Mungo at the hotel, and we had to sort of press on. He sort of looked quite lonely there, actually left all alone. Poor guy. Well, poor Mungo's gone back to the UK, and we've pressed on to get to Kanpur by taxi. It is 10 to 3 in the morning. Can you believe it? We're doing that so we can leave this hotel, get a truck. So we're going to ask a few people here, and if they'll take us to one of these trucks, one of these mad trucks over here, it's got like double cabs. What's her name again? Rena? Oh, this guy here.
If we could get 4 people in with him, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Well, there we go. That's our truck, and we're going to head towards Varanasi in that for a while. So we're off. It's a fantastic truck. It's got a bit of a bounce on, hasn't it?
It's got a big bounce on. We're here for about 120 miles. I think I've hit the resonant frequency of the truck.
We've got these amazing sort of double cab trucks, really well painted in the front, and got all that sort of personalised things. And there were a young bunch of guys, the 2 drivers and the son of the guy who owns the truck was in.
Well, it looked like that this wheel had just snapped off.
The plan is to get to Varanasi before sunset because we'd like to see the River Ganges before it gets dark. About 70% of the trucks here in India are built by Tata, and you see them absolutely everywhere. And they're one of the biggest companies in India, and in actual fact, they've just bought Jaguar and Land Rover. How long has he been a truck driver for?
8 साल हो गया.
8 years. And he never owns the truck.
Mohammed
He's been all over India driving trucks.
पूरा नागपुर, हैदराबाद, बंगलोर.
Everywhere, just about everywhere in India has been.
Yummy. It's good, isn't it? It's quite spicy as well. It's just bizarre. There's some catfish or something there. They're washing all the pots and pans and plates with this water that I just had tea from. It's interesting, isn't it? Do my morning exercise.
That's when you smash your teeth out. They have to send you off to hospital.
And on top of the world. So here we are on top of a truck in India. That's it. It's been fun. It's been really enjoyable. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was great fun, wasn't it? It's just brilliant. Now, when I go along the roads now in India, I'm going to have a different perspective of all the trucks. It's nice, that. Really lovely. Nice bunch of guys. Well, we're kind of running out of time. We've got to get this this boat at 4 to get to Varanasi during the day. I reckon we've got about 40 miles to go still. And now we're just stuck in a traffic jam. Look at this. Crazy, it's bumper to bumper. This is the bus station here. Nothing.
Right, let's go and have a look on the street for a Jeep. I think a tuk-tuk's going to be too slow.
You can take us to Ramnagar?
Ramnagar?
Okay, wish it luck. So you can rent these sort of open, crazy sort of old Jeeps that look like American Second World War Jeeps. And so we jumped into that, and my God, we bounced around, hit the things, no back suspension.
Have you got any lens cleaning cloths? Are you some t-shirt then?
Absolutely roasting. That's 3 points on your license for excessive use of force.
To try and get across in front of the train, and here's the train. He's decided to wait quite wisely.
Everyone just fills up both sides of the level crossing, which means that when the gates open, everybody just hits in the middle like this, and then no one can go anywhere. it's chaos. And when it comes to Jeeps, this is about as Jeepy as you can get. The Indians copied this from the US Jeep, you know, from the World War II, and the design is barely changed. Well, we're at the fort now, but we've just got to figure out where the boat is. I'm going to stand up because I can barely move my arse. Oh. Woo. So here we are at the Ganges. This is amazing. The old fort here, that's right on it. They say it's very polluted, so don't fall in, basically. We've left Kanpur early so that we could do the last part of the journey to Varanasi on the magical river Ganges. And it's about 1,500 miles long, and it is believed by the Hindus to be the goddess Ganga. And it's a bit like the Nile to the Egyptians. And the whole of India's history is wrapped around this river. The Ganges is very wide in places, and with few bridges, these rowing boats are kept pretty busy. I'm rowing a boat up to Varanasi, to one of the holiest places on earth. Isn't that kind of cool, to arrive on a boat like this, in a place like that? Varanasi is about 3,000 years old, and it's full of temples, and it's an incredibly important holy city for Hindus and Buddhists. We're here. Can you believe it? It's fantastic. I feel quite spiritual already.
Charles.
Mungo. Well, how'd it go?
Yeah, it went well. It went well. The tear was a bit more serious than they thought it was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so basically they removed most of the cartilage, which was a bit unexpected from my point of view.
Shit.
But the good news is that I should be fit and ready to come back out within 2 weeks, which is brilliant.
I'll see you here in 2 weeks' time. Don't let me down.
Yeah, look forward to it. I'll be there.
All right, loads of love.
All right, Charlie. Cheers, mate.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. Bye.
Well, welcome aboard, Deepak. Hang on one sec. So look, this is what Deepak looks like. Oh, Nepalese cameraman. Welcome aboard, Deepak. Okay. Okay. See all these cows everywhere. They seem to just sort of wander around the streets. But how do cows live in the city? I mean, where do they eat? Where do they sleep? You never see a foreigner cycling a rickshaw, and there was this sort of ripple of laughter behind me as it went on. Basically, we're heading down towards the river. We want to have a look around and see... Hello, man. Hey, man, how are you? Hi, cow. It's hot work. Oh, whoa. Sorry. Everything okay? Sorry. Crashed into 2 rickshaws just then. Whew. Okay, you got it? Thank you very much. I think I've done enough of that. I feel quite hot and sweaty. Have I got a sweaty bottom? Sweaty? Yeah. Wow, look at that. It's beautiful. This is amazing. They look like there's about 4 people out there. Look like they're walking on water. That's not water. It's the sand on the other side of the thing. I thought it was the brown water. What an idiot, eh? Oh, Charlie Borman talks bullshit again, as usual. Oh, look at this. This is amazing. I can't believe that we're here.